Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the webinar on assessing ventilative cooling potential in energy performance regulations. This webinar is jointly organized by IEA Annex 62, which is an international project on ventilative cooling, and the venticool platform. And we have organized this webinar in cooperation with the AIVC, the Infiltration and Ventilation Center, the Qualitech Consortium, and also SIPSE, or the Natural Ventilation Group in SIPSE, which is a partner of Venticool and have been assisting in announcing this webinar. Yes, and the webinar is hosted by INIVE. Before we start the presentations, I'll shortly just show a little bit about the organizers. IEA Annex 62 is an international research project which is initiated by the Energy in Buildings and Communities programs in IEA in November 2013. It's a 4-year project, so this means that it's in the middle of its running phase. And as you can see in this slide, the participation includes many different European countries, as well as China, Japan, and US. The objective of this project is to look into develop and evaluate methods for predicting cooling need and ventilative cooling performance in buildings, and we are mainly looking at tools and methods for design purposes. We want to give some guidelines on how we can get a better integration of ventilative cooling in energy performance calculation methods and regulations. So you could say the presentations today is a kind of status of or examples of the status in 3 countries. We want also to develop new technologies, new systems, or new solutions for ventilative cooling. And finally, we have a number of case studies to demonstrate the performance of ventilative cooling solutions in practice. The outcome of the project you can see here. We will produce guidelines for ventilative cooling design and operation in buildings. We will produce some recommendations how ventilative cooling can be better integrated in legislations and standards. There will be a source book with new ventilative cooling solutions, and there will be a book on the performance of ventilative cooling systems in case studies. The other organizer of this webinar is Venticool, which is an international platform for companies and organizations that was launched in October 2012. And the purpose of this platform is to increase or accelerate the uptake of ventilative cooling by raising awareness, sharing experiences, and also be involved in research and development activities in the field. Venticool platform, as well as Annex 62, covers both natural, mechanical, and mixed mode ventilation, and of course ventilated cooling in different building types. And the ambition of Venticool is to be an international meeting point for ventilative cooling related activities. This was a short introduction to the presenters, and now we come to the program of this webinar. We have presentations from 3 countries on ventilative cooling and regulations, from Denmark, from Austria, and from France. And each of the presentations will be followed by a short question and answer session. And then in the end, we will have a longer question and answer session.